Hi everyone! Welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Spring is a beautiful season filled with blooming flowers, changing weather, and outdoor activities. But for many English learners, describing the weather and seasonal changes clearly can be a bit tricky. You might wonder which words to use when talking about springtime weather, what to say about nature, or how to describe your plans for a sunny or rainy day. In today's lesson, we're going to break it down and make it easy. We'll go over essential vocabulary related to spring weather, covering conditions, nature and the environment, clothes and accessories, fun activities, and how to describe weather changes. All of these are organized following our English Fab website, so you can review them anytime. If you find English difficult, don't worry. You can translate the subtitles into English and your own language like this. Check the description below for extra details. Now, let's get started. Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Spring weather conditions. Mild, not too hot, not too cold, gentle weather. Breezy light wind that you can feel on your skin or see in the trees. Sunny, bright with sunlight and clear skies. Cloudy, covered with clouds, but not necessarily raining. Rainy, a lot of rain is falling. Foggy, thick mist in the air that reduces visibility. Windy, strong wind is blowing. Drizzly light, fine rain that often lasts a while. Humid. The air feels wet and sticky, often before or after rain. Chilly, slightly cold, enough to wear a jacket. Warm, pleasantly hot, but not uncomfortable. Fresh, clean, crisp air, often used to describe spring mornings. Unpredictable, weather that changes suddenly and without warning. Hazy, a slight blur in the air, often caused by heat or moisture. Clear skies, no clouds, you can see the sun or stars clearly. 2. Nature and environment. Blossom flowers opening on trees and plants. Bloom, when flowers are fully open and colorful, but a small growth on a plant that will become a flower or leaf. Greenery, green plants, trees, and grass. Dandelion, a small yellow flower that turns into a fluffy seed ball. Pollen, fine powder from flowers that can cause allergies. Petals, the soft, colorful parts of a flower. Tree, a tall plant with a trunk and branches. Garden, a place where flowers, plants, or vegetables grow. Butterfly, a colorful flying insect, often seen in spring. Bird, a flying animal that sings or chirps. Bee, an insect that helps pollinate flowers and makes honey. Rainbow, a curved line of colors seen in the sky after rain. Dew, small drops of water on grass or plants in the morning. Sunshine, light and warmth from the sun. 3. Clothing and accessories. Raincoat, a waterproof jacket worn in the rain. Umbrella, a tool used to stay dry in the rain. Light jacket, a thin jacket for slightly cool weather. Sunglasses, glasses that protect your eyes from the sun. Boots, sturdy footwear, sometimes waterproof for rain or mud. Sneakers, casual shoes, often used for walking or sports. Hat, a head covering for style or sun protection. Windbreaker, a lightweight jacket that blocks the wind. Scarf, a cloth worn around the neck to keep warm. Rain boots, waterproof boots used during wet weather. Sweater, a warm top usually made of wool or cotton. Layers, wearing several pieces of clothing for warmth and flexibility. Gloves, hand coverings used in chilly weather. 4. Activities in spring. Picnic, eating outside on a blanket, often in a park. Hiking, walking in nature, usually on trails or hills. Gardening, planting and taking care of flowers or vegetables. Biking, riding a bicycle. Flying kites, using the wind to fly a colorful object on a string. Birdwatching, watching and identifying birds in nature. Walking, a gentle form of exercise, often outside. Jogging, running at a slow, steady pace. Playing outside, engaging in games or sports outdoors. Painting, creating art, often inspired by nature. Barbecue, cooking food outdoors on a grill. Camping, staying overnight outdoors, usually in a tent. Stargazing, looking at stars in the night sky. 5. Weather descriptions and changes. Warming up, the temperature is getting warmer. Cooling down, the temperature is becoming cooler. Light showers, a short period of gentle rain. Sudden storm, a storm that comes quickly and unexpectedly. Changing quickly, weather that shifts often during the day. Gentle breeze, a soft and pleasant wind. Crisp air, cool and fresh air, often in the morning. Melting snow, when snow turns to water as the temperature rises. Longer days, more daylight hours in spring. Clear night, a night with no clouds, where stars are visible. Seasonal shift, the change from one season to another. Temperature rise when the weather becomes warmer. Spring chill, a bit of cold air typical in early spring mornings or evenings. Now that we've gone over essential vocabulary, let's see how these words are used in real-life sentences. These examples will help you understand how to use them naturally in conversation. 1. Spring weather conditions. It was a breezy and sunny day, perfect for a walk. This sentence combines two spring weather words to describe ideal walking conditions. Use this when making plans or describing a lovely day. The weather turned cloudy and drizzly in the afternoon. Here, the sentence shows a shift in weather. You can use this to talk about unexpected changes in spring. 2. Nature and environment. The cherry trees are starting to blossom beautifully. This is a great way to talk about seasonal changes in nature, especially when trees begin to bloom in early spring. I saw a colorful butterfly in the garden today. Perfect for small talk or describing a peaceful moment outside during springtime. 3. Clothing and accessories. Don't forget your umbrella, it might rain later. This is a common reminder in spring, especially with unpredictable weather. It's a useful sentence for daily conversation. It's warm now, but bring a light jacket just in case. Shows how spring weather can change quickly and why being prepared is important. 4. Activities in spring. We went hiking in the hills and saw wildflowers blooming. This is a nice way to describe outdoor adventures and the beauty of nature during spring. Let's have a picnic in the park this weekend. A fun invitation that fits perfectly with spring weather and social activities. 5. Weather descriptions and changes. The snow is melting and the air feels fresher every day. This describes the transition from winter to spring. It's good for expressing seasonal changes. Spring weather can be unpredictable, so dress in layers. This is both a description and a tip, useful when giving advice or planning your day. All right, that wraps up our lesson on spring weather vocabulary. I hope you now feel more comfortable describing the weather, nature, clothing, and fun springtime activities using the right words in English. Whether you're talking about a breezy afternoon, a sudden rain shower, or planning a sunny picnic, now you've got the vocabulary to express it clearly. Okay, thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay Fab.